Hey guys, this is the Reklaws, and these are 10 things that you did not know about us. Number one.
Number one. When Jenna eats things, like a big meal or something, she gets very cold. So even in the summertime, she'll bring a coat to dinner. I'm like, why are you bringing your winter coat? She's like, because all the blood rushes to my stomach, and I can hardly stand because she's so cold.
I think it's a serious problem. I think I should look into it. But I also faint when I get blood taken, so I'm in a dilemma, real dilemma. Number two. Stu and I were both tennis teachers for 5 years. We have a cottage up in Southampton, and we taught tennis to little kids and adults, and we did that for 5 years, 5 summers in a row.
Yep. Number three. We have 5 kids in our family, with us 2 included, and I'm the only boy of 4 girls. So if you guys know any guy friends that want to hang out with me, I need to even out the spectrum here.
Poor Stu. What are we at? Number 4. Stuart, this one thing you don't know is Stuart can do a great rendition of Luke Bryan. Go for it, Stu.
I don't know if it's that great, but we'll try it.
So when I'm out on the road with guys like Lee Brass and my wife Carolyn is there, everyone's having a great time. Bud Light's sponsoring this tour. We're very blessed to have that a part of us, but we're just hunting, fishing, and loving every day. It's great.
Luke Bryan, everyone. Woo! Number 5.
Number 5. Jenna is a little forgetful at times. For example, it's okay. I have one thing. When we last time we did merch at a show, Jenna took the cash and she put it in her wallet, and we were like, "Okay, that's great." We went back to Cambridge. Jenna stopped to get a coffee on the way to Toronto, 'cause she lives in Toronto, and she called me and she goes, "Hey, could you run to Starbucks? They have my wallet." I was like, "Yeah, if they got it, I'll go get it when I'm done my errands for the day." She goes, "No, go now and check." I'm like,
Because I was trying to be like, hey, just go check. I knew there was $500 in this wallet of mine, cash.
Anyways, long story short, I went to the Starbucks, got the wallet, looked inside, and I knew the cash, because she had a lot of cash in there, was from the merch. And so I called her. I said, "Hey, I got your wallet. Looks like everything's in here." She goes, "Where's the cash?" I said, "What cash?" She's like, "No, I think there was some cash in there." I was like, "No, there's not any cash in here. There's just credit cards." And finally I told her, and she wasn't happy with me.
It was not nice at all. Ugh. Number 6.
Yeah.
We, as children, dressed up like hillbillies on weekends in October. We would black out our teeth, and thousands of people would come to our farm, and we would put on a pig race, and we had a haunted house, haunted hayride, all that stuff. My name was Fancy, and Stu's name was Billy Buck. Yeehaw Adventure Farm.
Sad.
Don't look it up. Number 7.
Number 7. If you want to invite us to go to a movie with you, that's great. We'll both go, whatever. But if it's a horror movie, I'm not coming. Neither of us are. We feel nauseous at the end. I saw It, and it was a kind of a kid's funny movie, and I still was sweating when I was gonna pass out. Jenna.
It just seems like a waste of energy for me.
Anxiety.
It's too much. It just exhausts me, and then I'm just kind of sad and tired by the end of it. It's just a waste. Anyways, if you're into that, you do you.
Good on ya.
Number 8. I did, personally, when I was 16 years old, I tried out for Canadian Idol, and I was terrified, but I made it past the first 4 rounds, and then when I got to the final round, right before the TV round, so I made top 50, right before the TV round, I forgot all my words, got all mixed up, and didn't quite make the cut. But I remember that was a huge part of my life. It was a huge step forward in getting over nerves and stuff like that. So Canadian Idol when I was 16.
Number 9. We really, really, really want to do a collab with Post Malone. I know it's a long shot, but Austin Post, we know you're from Texas. We know you like country music. So if you're ever looking for a duo or a band to do a little collaboration with, well, no, congratulations. We're the ones.
We would love it. All right, last one. 3 years ago, not too sure. We were in Nashville, Tennessee for Halloween, and we had no plans. We just had costumes because We always have costumes.
I was a banana.
Stu was a banana. I was a leopard, I think. And we got a call from one of our friends being like, hey, our friend's having a house party. Like, come over. You're totally invited. Like, here's the address. So we're like, okay, we'll go. We show up to this house party. It wasn't like too full, but it was a pretty empty house. There wasn't a lot of furniture or anything. And we were standing in the living room, just kind of standing beside each other. And this big guy comes into the middle of the living room and he's dancing. He has a wig on. He's dancing really hard. I was like, he's kind of cute. And turns around and it was Sam Hunt in this living room dancing with a bunch of his friends, and I was like, couldn't breathe.
Jenna doesn't really like Sam Hunt.
Yeah.
But I think he's a pretty talented guy. But he looked at Jenna and he said, if you're going to be a homebody, we're going to have a house party.
And I said, okay. And then I was like punching Stu. I was like, that's Sam Hunt. And then I turned to this other guy. I was like, is that Sam Hunt? And he's like, yeah, you're at his house. And I was like, cool. Okay, act cool. Act like you're supposed to be here. But yeah, that was the last thing you didn't know about the Reklaws.
That's 10 questions, 10 things you never knew about the Reklaws with Top Country.
Thanks for having us, guys.